Welcome to episode 89, Superstitions. How do you know for sure when somebody is superstitious? I'd say when they use the words just in case. As for example, if they say something like, I'm not superstitious, but just in case I'm gonna turn on closed captioning. To be superstitious automatically means you have to believe in something, because superstitions are about the belief that something will happen or not happen as a consequence of something else happening or not happening. Most times, that something else is something you do or don't do, or that somehow involves you. The bottom line, though, is that if most people have superstitions, that would mean that most people have a belief or is capable of believing in something. The question is, on what do you base your belief? Faith or fate is the answer. Internal joke. A combination, shouts the bet-hedging jokester. If I was to say I'm not superstitious, I would not be telling the truth. Internal joke. What a way you have with words. But really, most people have superstitions, though many will never admit it. Some superstitions are big and some are silly. And some people have superstitions that are so minor and seemingly inconsequential that they themselves don't recognize the superstitions as superstitions. Internal joke. Was that making a point or just trying to confuse people? You know, one of the things that many people have superstitions about is the number 13. I mean, that's why a lot of buildings do not have a designated 13th floor. 13 is supposed to be an unlucky number. One principal theory on the bad luck designation comes from a particular religion, which I will not name since you can look it up. The point is, a question then arises as to whether your believing in superstitions about the number 13 means you are indirectly believing in some part of that particular religion. Well, not necessarily so. Most people don't know anything about the origin of the superstitions surrounding the number 13. But they remember being told the number 13 is unlucky, so they just go along with that superstition. Internal joke. And some people just say, to hell with the origins. I just want to have something to have superstitions about. Some superstitions are next level. I, for instance, sort of believe in some of the superstitions surrounding the number 13. I say sorta because it's a situation where I avoid the 13, but I don't run from it. The easiest way to explain that is to talk about the link between my pool game and the superstitions surrounding the number 13. Because the game of pool, or billiards to some, has a 13 ball. And you know, the strangest thing with my pool game is that I have a relationship with the pool. The strangest thing with my pool game is that I have a relationship with the 13 ball. Yes, a relationship. Take my word for it. It's way past superstition. I'm telling you, some days if I break, I choose solids instead of stripes just to avoid the 13 ball. Other days, I just can't wait to get a look at that 13. Yeah, give me them stripes. I mean, I told a buddy of mine once that when you're playing with stripes, you have to conquer the 13. So oftentimes, I would try to sink the 13 ball with a vicious strike that could be heard across the room. But these days, I'm more judicious. I've gotten to realize that it's just a 13 ball trying to trick me. You go for it hard and miss it. Or you sink it but created detrimental havoc elsewhere. I mean, I've had occasions where the 13 sinks, but the cue ball keeps rolling to cause a scratch or sink a solid or just leave me with no follow-up shot whatsoever. So now I've learned that to conquer the 13, sometimes all you have to do is take it slow. Just in case, this episode is about superstitions. Believe you me.